What's up, YouTubers? Casual706 here, back with another live session for Sunday, March the 10th, 2019. Basically doing a vote for the review session. So you guys log in, leave a comment, and vote on the review. This review has actually been picked by text message, or the review I'm fixing to do rather, is going to be for Prowl. But I'm trying to line up the next review, so giving you guys a couple of minutes to kind of log in and leave a comment on the next review. Giving you guys a couple of minutes to kind of log in. So as soon as I see I got a viewer, I'll go ahead and start up here. Got somebody tuned in? Who we got tuning in? Leave me a comment. Popped in and gave me a thumbs up. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Let's see if I can get a comment here. Trying to get a vote on the next review. This review is going to be for Prowl from the Siege War for Cybertron line. Trying to line up the next vote though, or the next video. See what the vote will be. Give it about a good 5 minutes or so videoing before I go into the review. Give it a good couple of minutes here. We're at the 3-minute mark going here. So anybody watching the video later, you should be able to click at about the 5-minute point to get straight to the review. That's what I'm going to do. See if I can get anybody to tune in. Alright, we're at the 4-minute mark. All right, we've reached the 5-minute mark. So, as mentioned, Rob802 Toy Collector said he wanted to see Siege, War for Cybertron, Prowl. So we're going to open that guy up. If you tune in later, feel free to leave a comment voting for one of the other figures that you saw posted at the beginning. Alright, so here we go with this review. Alright, so typical packaging for a Siege figure. You got Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy down at the bottom, ages 8+ in 3 different languages, Hasbro in the right bottom corner, Transformers going up the side of the package, Generations logo, Takara Tomy up at the top. Dope artwork on the side. Every one of these packages has had really cool artwork. They've been killing it with the artwork for years now. Down here we got Deluxe Class written in 4 different languages. Prowl's got a super stern looking face there. Alright, on the back of the package here we've got Prowl in his Cybertronian vehicle. I guess he's some type of emergency worker on Cybertron as well. Right here we got him in the robot mode. It says it's going to take about 14 steps to transform him from the robot to the vehicle mode and vice versa. Over here we got a product placement shots from Hasbro and Takara Tomy showing Battle Masters. I don't remember the names for these guys. Petrodon or something was that one, and I can't remember this guy's name. And right here they got the little effects that kind of show them doing battle damage when attached to them. Right here they're showing that you can wield that in Prowl's hand. They got little 5mm ports, so that's how they work out. Now on the side of this, or on this side of the package, we got the Arc. We have the Arc launching from Cybertron. Several other Autobots and Decepticons are all over the photo here. We got Prowl, Red Alert, sideways, side swipe, Red Alert, Hound helping Red Alert right there. Got Red Alert again down here. The big battle with the Decepticons right there at the surface of Cybertron. Super cool artwork, both sides of the package. Alright, so since we looked at the package, we're going to go ahead and bust this open and get to the good part. Since it's a live video, I open it right here on the video. What did I do with my trusty razor? Here we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove the tape from the top here and open up the package. And toss that off to the side here. There we go. And we got to pop all this plastic off here. Pop all these straps rather. There we go. And Prowl is free from his restraints. Alright, what's going on with that? Okay, yeah. I was hoping something was going on. Yep, so in the package, the little heel spurs are popped in, so you got to fold those down here. Alright. There we go. Now he can stand properly. Alright, we're going to get a little bit closer to this guy here at this phase of the review. There we go. Alright, now they come with these little backdrops here. Backdrops do look pretty cool with them. However, due to space, I'm not going to be able to use these, so I usually just chuck them off to the side. Alright, now Prowl feels especially light compared to a lot of the other figures that I've felt. All of his weight's going to be up in the top section right there. But his legs feel extremely, there's a lot of hollow stuff going on in the legs. So Rob, when you get this guy, the inside of the legs are like super hollow. Definitely meant to display from the front. You don't want to show that very much. Alright. Second complaint is the clear wheels. Rather have black wheels. Maybe I'll actually paint some of this stuff. I don't know. And this section should be black too. I actually pulled it out for a video earlier talking about it. Let's see, bring out my MP Prowl here, move it back so we get them both in frame here. So kind of compare it. This thing would be absolutely perfect if the wheels were black and this was black, I believe. So I might actually do some painting. It's not far off from being almost perfect when, I mean, you missed the tail lights and all, but very, very, very close to this. Very close to it. So I swing them around, the exact same vibe going on with it, even down to the little windshield hanging off of the back there. Very close to it. So, and I love the Masterpiece Prowl. This is one of my favorite figures. I love the posability of it and just the way he looks. It looks super slick. I love that. So I tuck that off to the side there, made that little comparison. Now the little lights here, they can click onto the back. I'm not sure if they're going to pop off when we're transforming or anything, but that's supposed to kind of click into there. And then here's his little blaster here. Bring it up kind of closer to see. Now the little blaster is very kind of sort of similar to the G1 blaster. I don't know, it's different in its own right, but it's close enough to get away with. And that's posable in his hand right there. A little 5mm port in his hand, so you'll be able to put it in there. And then I guess for whatever reason, if you want to put that on top, I noticed that there's a hole on top of that blaster as well. So you could maybe kind of do that number if you wanted to with it. So that's a weapon display option. Now he's also got some little shoulder ports up here, so you could do that. Just playing it up on the shoulder there. And one thing with the figure is the absence of the little shoulder blaster things. I don't see any way that this would connect in there. Now they've actually left some little ports up here that I am almost certain somebody's going to come up with something. Somebody in... Yeah, Rob, I'm doing it, man. And it's actually coming out clear. The last video that I did when I did Starscream was coming out crappy because it was uploading the previous video in the background. So I had to kind of take a breather real quick to clear it up. So this one's coming out real clear. I'm looking at it on the computer. So yeah, he's slick, man. He's a slick toy. Only, like I was saying, only downside is that that's not black like the other one, and the wheels aren't black. But there's nothing that isn't easily solved with a little bit of paint. Now, Rob, I'm bring since you just joined in, at least to my knowledge, I don't know if you saw it, but I've got the Masterpiece one there, just kind of making a quick comparison with the two guys. My Masterpiece one is super dusty. But yeah, Prowl just looks cool, man. The way the colors contrast with him and all, he's definitely one of my favorite Autobots. I really like the way it looks. And with the Siege one, you can pull off the same, pretty much the same range of posability that you pull off with the Masterpiece. I mean, they've got the ankle tilts there. The head's got a full rotation on it. You got the nice high arm raised right there. Swivel point at the bicep, elbow, of course. Not getting the deep elbow bend that you get with some of the Siege figures. And that hand should also, yeah, right, that hand's also going to be able to rotate around like that. So, yeah, he's definitely worth it, Rob. He's definitely worth it, man. He feels short. All of them feel so short, though. But he's definitely worth it, man. He's a cool figure. And the legs, man, you get some nice high kicks with this dude, and he does have a lot of posability with him. Yeah. So, and nice high kicks forward and backwards with him like that. Get this out of the way real quick. Yeah, he's super awesome. And then they got the ankle tilt. He's got the swivel at the thigh right there. Nice knee joint. These little heel spurs keep flipping in. You've got to have them. You got to have them down and stand them up. This is like I don't know how soon you tuned in here, Rob, but you see how hollow these legs are, though. Jeez, like big holes in there. But from the front, man, it ain't that bad. You can kind of play with this. You can kind of play with this stuff too to kind of fine tune his height by just a hair. Whoops. Yeah. So definitely dope. All right, now to transform this guy, looks like what's gonna happen here? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead, disconnect that, bring it up to the, pull it out actually, like this here. You're gonna get that hood section to fold up and close in. Then we're just gonna leave it forward for the time being, I guess. Close these back sections up here. I'm sure that it's gonna kind of collapse onto itself. Yep, like that. That waist section right here, where his head has ended up at, is gonna swivel around. Then the panel is gonna come back right into there. Then these arms are going to, you're going to turn them up like this so the wheels are facing up, and we're going to bring them in here, and then the arms are going to come down underneath the vehicle like this. You're going to do the same thing on that other arm. I'm just going to bring it in. If I can get it up under there. There we go. Get it up in underneath the car, and we're going to turn the arm so it's facing out this way here, like that. And bring it in. And then should be able to close the doors. Give everything a good old look. Get it lined up first. You got some different connection points right here and right here. Right there and right there. And you're going to have to get those doors to line up with those little connecting points. Give it all a good squeeze. And I have still ended up with this out somehow. So that should have folded into the hood before we got to this point. So we're going to pull these arms up and out of these enclosures like that. And then, yes, yep, had to sneak it past the head there, but it's going to close right up into there. And I'm sure we probably can turn the head around. They wouldn't want to show that. So that probably helps out, yeah. All right, bring those arm panels back down again, and we can close it up for real this time. Yep. Yep, and that's why I was having some little issues getting stuff to connect together. All right, so there it is in the car mode. We take the little light off of the blaster that I connected, put it up on top, and here is the Cybertronian emergency vehicle mode, like that. Yeah, just need black wheels, and then I think if this whole window kind of assembly was done black, I think it'd look better. So, might be the one that I break out the paint for. I don't know. We'll see. And then the weapon, let's see. Yeah, okay. So you can tab it right on top of the light up on top there. Then there'll be another port on top of that right here. We got to get used to my camera angling here. Be another port on top of that. So if you got any of the guys like Cogman or Cog, or Six Shot, you'll be able to use some of their components and stuff to kind of connect onto it and power it up properly. So, definitely a cool figure. I was originally going to skip this one. I'm glad I didn't. It looks like it's going to be a perfect representation for Prowl in the Generations line. Alright, so that'll conclude. Oh yeah, and rolling wheels actually work better on this one than most of the, or actually the Ironhide was the one I was wanting to compare it to. The wheels work a lot better on this than they did with Ironhide. This one actually will kind of roll around. Ironhide was kind of clunky with the wheels. So, anywho, that'll conclude the review for Transformers Siege Warfare Cybertron Deluxe Class Prowl. If you guys like the video, click the like button. Also, please comment on the video. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Looks like Rob was the only one that tuned in, but I sure do appreciate it. Rob, let me see what you've been saying, man. I was so locked into the toys. Yeah, that Mirage looks dope too, man. The Generations Mirage was actually really good too because of the posability on it. Yeah, transforming on a video is a pain in the A. Why does it say it's waiting for a review? Oh man, come on. Show it, yeah, of course. Yeah, I hope they do Sunstreaker too, man. I hope they do Sunstreaker. They hadn't shown him on any packages or anything. I knew they were gonna do Red Alert from jump. He was on the first package that I opened, so I kind of had the hint about that one. And he kind of goes. It kind of goes without saying that they're gonna do Red Alert when they do Sideswipe. So, anywho. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in, Rob, man. I think I might do another one, man. I might do another little vote session, see if anybody tunes in and what the vote is for the next one to open up, man. I'm getting a lot of boxes out of my way and getting some toys on the shelves. Yeah, Sunstreaker is super dope. I love yellow, man. I love the yellow Lambo. And he was a different one. He was the one that was different from the other ones. I've still got to get the Masterpiece Sunstreaker, man. Have you seen that, Rob? If you're still checking it out, man. Or have you seen the Masterpiece one? Well, if you haven't, man, that's mean. I'd love to get that. I've kind of put it on the back burner with all this Siege stuff coming out. Well, they do got some KOs for it, Rob. I don't know if KO money is too much either, but I feel like I've seen it in the 50 somewhere in the $50 ballpark. It is a Lambo, man. It is a Lambo. I don't know. It's up to you though, buddy. Alright, well, I'm going to close this one out, man. I'm going to line the boxes back up, start another live session as soon as this one finishes uploading. And y'all can, whoever tunes in, man, we can vote on the next one to open up, man. Got a lot of free time, so I'm trying to knock them out of the box real quick. Alright, appreciate everybody checking this one out. Casual 706, out for the moment.